And we're back, everybody, with more Along the Arc. But for today, I'm thinking we need to go to the Desolation Point. We need our hatchet here to do shenanigans. So we're better off if we just do it sooner rather than later. We are kind of stocked up. So we got water, we got food, so we got a safe place to come back to. We'll eat as much as possible here and move on? Question mark? Let's find out. Might as well also bring coal from the mine. 34. I think we are okay. That weight is about right. Where's my clothes? Okay, we could use a couple of repairs there. I think I didn't do it because, yeah, we're still good enough. We only got one piece of cured meat. We can bring a few pieces from Coastal Highway just to keep us going for a while. Carrying that. Yeah. We really just need to grab a little bit of water. There. So that's 2 liters in a bit. Food-wise, I think we're not gonna need food. If we need, we'll have this piece of cured meat, and we'll dig into our pemmican if needs be. Speaking of pemmican, yes, okay, we still got that there. Oh, now we can see. Okay. Oh, should I bring this to Coastal Highway? I'd say so. And how's my keys? Let's find out. That's full. I just need really a little more. When I come back, I'm gonna repair some of these as well. But that's for later. Yeah. I'm happy with this. Let's move on. Arrow-wise, we should be fine. Maybe... scrap. Maybe... we'll try to grab some scrap from here. We should have some pieces already in both Coastal Highway and Desolation Point. But you know what? It's not gonna hurt me too much if I carry some from here. Yes, let's grab this. The day will also warm up a bit. Can we... Thank you. Wait, why can't we place this anywhere? Oh. Okay. Can we take it? No, we can only destroy it. So I guess this guy will just be floating? Sometimes this game is a little bit too buggy, if you ask me. Anyway, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't think we can do anything with that. Can we? No. I think this is all it is. I was thinking just grabbing maybe 3 or 4, some more tips. So how much do we need? I think it's 3, 5. Okay, let's try and pick up some more in the community hall. Should have a shelf or 2 in there. Yeah, I'm gonna strip this place bare. Okay, so No, no. Well, that's another 6. Let's have it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. We can even bring some more if needs be later.
Man, I could use a drink.
Yeah, who wouldn't? We'll eat, drink, and move on. Got 12 pieces, it should be alright. It's a little bit windy, too windy. We're good. Yeah, really strong winds. If it wasn't for the wind, we'd be at -3. Nothing we can do about it. I guess I could wait for another hour or 2, but for all we know, the weather is just gonna become worse. We'll tank a little bit of damage. But we just need to reach up there. That's all it is. Very close. Yeah, and in the wind, like right now, it's not even that hard. Yeah, I think it calmed down. This is absolutely fine. It should be, yeah, -5. This is perfect. What is the difficulty? We're playing on Loper. Is that day? Yes. Anyway, yes. It is Loper. Our objective today is very simple. We're just going to replenish our tools. And by tools, I mean our hatchet. That's all we need. I guess I could also go to Farland Muskeg, but since I do want to bring some cured meat with me, I might as well go to Coastal Highway. On the way back, we'll grab as much coal as we possibly can. That should be the whole stream, I'm guessing. So far, so good. I don't hear any wolves or anything. Did I bring charcoal? No, I forgot charcoal. Nice, thanks. Longest run on Interloper is just under 300 days. Currently on the Voyager run to 1000 days. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to get on this one. We'll see. Just keeping myself busy, mapping the places, creating bases in all the regions. Spending about 50 days on each. We already got bases on Coastal Highway, although I need to do another base there, so I'm not counting that one off yet. But we have done a base in Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon, and Black Rock. I'm going for the Cartographer, Faithful Cartographer achievement as well. And eventually maybe memory buffer thingies. We'll see. But about 50 days on each region should get us close to 1000. I'm saying 50 days, but it varies. Like on Timberwolf Mountain, we spent a little bit more than 50. I want to say 70. But then in Ash Canyon, we kind of flew through it. And we found no bears, so it was 47 days. Anyway, I'm not too worried. I bet after doing a base on each region, that will be close to 1000. By then, I probably still have to do the memory buffers, so yeah, we'll be okay. And I'm not even taking into account the 3 DLC regions, well, 4. considering transfer pass. We will have plenty to do. I bet in order to do everything that I want to do, 1,000 days is not enough. Hello, plane shifter. Welcome back. You'll get there, buddy. 49 days was my record interloper run. You'll get there. I forgot, plane shifter. So you're not using campfires for the cougar or bear kills. So how do you do them? Are you really just taking them like... What is your strategy? Because if you're just gonna take them on... Oh boy. You're gonna get ripped to shreds every time. Especially on against cougars. Working on beating that now. Day 6. Yeah, we just left a whole bunch of stuff there. Okie dokie. Okay. Well, we could grab this metal shelf as well. I'm not fussed. We'll just grab the lantern. We'll also restock our oil in Coastal Highway. Eventually, like, when we go back to Coastal Highway, I'm gonna have to do some fishing, as per usual. And the plan will be to restock our own oil. We got 3 jerry cans. I want to fill them all up. We're gonna use a bunch of tip-ups for that. And I know this is insane, but I'm gonna level up everything. I'm talking about revolver and rifle as well. So another achievement that I want is to spend 25 days in the Langston mines. And we're gonna use books for that. So I'm gonna need a whole bunch of books from the trader. So before we do the Langston achievement, we need to do a lot more trading so we can get the books we need from the trader. Odds are I'm gonna have to save skim. It's just so we have the rolls for it, or else we'd need about 10,000 days of trading just to get the necessary books. Is it a good idea? No, it would be so much easier to just go on Stalker and do it there, but you know. Let's just do it all in this run. Avoid cougar mostly. The bear I've successfully entered with the bow before, but I've also been mauled. Guess the key is knowing when to quit. Well, keep in mind, like, if you find a place where you can shoot the bear without him, like, being able to reach you, I don't know how much cheese you consider that, but just 1 arrow is enough to kill it. Well, let's assume, like, you'd get yourself on top of this rock, the bear would be here, you shoot it, just 1 arrow. You wait for it to bleed out. The cougar and the moose, that's a whole nother story. I just have a terrible memory and I refuse to look up maps online while I play. I do use maps every now and then to find some items that I can't find, but I think in this current run, I think we used the map. Wait, did we? No, that was on the previous run. Couldn't find the bunker in Ash Canyon, so we used the map then. Yeah, I don't think I have used the map. My memory is just as shit, so I might be lying. I apologize if I am. A plane shifter. What is your favorite region currently? Was it Pleasant Valley plane shifter? Memory serves me right. Were you Team PV? Most deaths come from getting lost in blizzards. A broken railroad, Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So no PV, okay. Mystery Lake, broken railroad. How about you? I hate to say it, but Troll 2208, I'll just call you Troll. Unless you prefer some other name. For me, it's Ash Canyon, I believe. Ash Canyon is definitely still my number one. Broken Railroad is probably my number two. Timberwolf Mountain is definitely a good region. I like it. Especially the base that we've made there. Timberwolf Mountain is up there. My 49-day interloper ended in PvE. Yeah, like Pleasant Valley, it has a really bad reputation for blizzards, but turns out it has a less... Mystery Lake has a higher probability of blizzards than Pleasant Valley. I think the thing is, we end up knowing Mystery Lake a lot better than Pleasant Valley. And I think there's a lot more places for you to just chill if you get hit by a blizzard. While in Pleasant Valley, if you don't know the region and you get hit by a blizzard, yeah, you might be screwed. Coastal Highway is really nice for your early game necessities. Coastal Highway is really nice. You don't have that many matches here, but you got the trader. So, you know, with a little bit of grinding on the trader, you can start getting matches from him. Oh, speaking of matches, we need to grab like 50 of them from here to bring to Pleasant Valley. And you can get so much from beachcombing. Like, you'll definitely not run out of your leather, cloth. You can get your moose here. Yeah, maybe, you know, people are now calling it the unicorn moose. Because it can be kind of hard to find it sometimes. Especially after you kill it the first time. It might take ages for it to come back. But you got, is it 1, 2? So, right. So you got this bear. I think it's 4 bears. I think. So that's pretty nice as well. We'll eat this. A little bit of vitamin C. We'll grab 2 cured meat. Oops, 2, not anything more. I might grab more salt to bring to Pleasant Valley so we can do our own cured meat as well. Alright, this is our base in Coastal Highway. I'm gonna draw this bad boy. And yeah, okay, so it's... Am I missing one? I could swear it was 6 of them. We're carrying the one from the trader. So I'm wondering where I left the other one. We'll have to find it and bring it back here. And we're missing also 1 coal. Will we need more coal? We'll grab the coal on the mine coastal to Desolation Point. I think I need, yeah, it's a little caffeine pill. We'll drop 36, 38. Get tricky to get it in there, back into place. It's doable. It was there. Come on, don't be like that game. Let me try this again. Come on, game. Don't. Shenanigans. I should really just drop this thing a little bit. Oh god, I can't. Everything is kind of out of whack there. Come on. I know you know. You got the little pixel there. Okay. Wait. Oh, you can't do that either. Oh boy. Come on, please. I don't know why it's not allowing me. Oh, I saw it. Okay, good. It's in there. That's all that matters. Control is good. It pertains to my physical location. I was born in Michigan, south of below the Mackinac Bridge. That makes me a troll, okay. My favorite region is probably Mystery Lake. I stay in the ravine a lot. Easy access to the Coastal Highway, Pleasant Valley, Bleak Inlet. Just a short trip to Broken Railroad? Black Rock? I'm gonna guess it might be Broken Railroad. Okay. As you see, we are all stacked up here. We got loads of stuff here also from the trader. Extra hammer. Okay, and I do have one of these and two more stored up. Right, what is it that I want? Why did I come here? Okay, there's nothing there right now. I need to do one of those in Pleasant Valley. Right, matches. So we'll grab 50, I'd say 60 matches for Pleasant Valley. Okay, we need more. We need to do the quest. We have the quest active. We just need to get it done. How about scrap? Okay, we can. Let's say 6. Yeah, that's 18. Will be okay. And what else do we need for the etch? It's 5 cloth, so we got that. I believe we got the hammer there. I might be wrong. I should take that one with me. Even though this is the hammer that we were using for fishing, I think that's why I left it here. Let's grab this one instead. We'll bring it back if we don't need it. We also got a couple extra knives here. We still got 8 arrowheads as well. We're gonna make some more though. Okay. So I think we are just about ready to go. Should I grab some more water? I think we got water there, but there. I feel a lot safer like this. Oh, and oil. This still has 169. Nice. Let's see. There. We'll refuel it. Put it back into place. Okay. I think we're ready to Go. One last check. Got one too many torches. But it's fine. We'll survive. Yeah. The whole point of this trip is really just to get the hatchet. Still got these saplings here, so we can make more of these bows that we're currently using. The bushcraft bow. For the ones that don't know, this is a reward for completing the trader quest. And our gloves are the tactical gloves, and that's a reward for basically completing the tails. Even though you can get it before you complete the tails, but it's, you know, it's a reward. It's on the more on the inside and side of the quest and on the beginning. We spent like 100 and something days in Coastal Highway just dealing with all those trader shenanigans. I think the first 70 days was just dealing with the trader. I don't know what else I did for the remainder of the time here. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, we spent then maybe till like 100 and something like 50 or 80 doing the tails. So we weren't all the time here, but we started here. The wildlife seems to have come back. Like these poor wolves. We killed them so many times. I don't miss timber wolves here though. Alright, we should be okay. I think we're far away enough that they won't bother us. Even if they do, we'll walk the dog. Despite the wind, we're still pretty good. If it wasn't for the wind, we'd be warm enough, in fact. So let's hope the wind goes away. Myself, on my first few interloper runs, and I mean first few like 10 or 20, I've done a few. I always went to Mystery Lake, and I think when I started streaming, I still ended up there. Like on my first 50 to 100 days, I would just spend my time there. It's so convenient, and it's such a convenient region to be in. You can find mostly everything there, from axes, hammer, matches, you got your moose spawn, you got plenty of bear spawns as well. If you need an hatchet, just go to Farland Muskeg, you can get your tools from there. It's a very convenient area to be. So, like, I think most people are biased towards Mystery Lake just because of it. It's such a convenient area. Although most people really like to start the HRV spawn. From what I've seen, like other streamers, whenever they're doing a challenge or something, they might re-roll quite a few times to just start in HRV. I'm not bothered. In fact, HRV for me is like still kind of a unknown region. I only know the entrance of it, basically. Like where is a cave next to the entrance, the bunker, and that's about it. Well, the bunkers, both bunkers. I don't know much about HRV. In fact, last time I spawned there, I just walked around in circles until I died. So that should tell you everything you need to know about my knowledge of HRV. But again, it's not that like they really like HRV, it's just a good start. You can get all the tools like hacksaw, bedroll, hammer, like, pretty darn quick. Matches as well. And then they just bugger off. It's like, thank you for the loot, and boy. If it starts me in HRV, I can assure you, it's dark. Yeah, last person I saw spawning there, it was like the start of the night. Also, it triggered immediately an Aurora. It was quite unlucky. Imagine, like, starting on the Interloper and you immediately get thrown into an Aurora. You don't have shit, literally. You don't have means to defend yourself or anything. It really sucked. Well, he just cracked on, though. He got his hatchet, his hammer, he went and grabbed matches, grabbed the bedroll next to it, and I was like, wow, freaking overpowered. Like, first hour of gameplay, like, in-game hour, he just had all the tools that he needed, a bedroll and matches, and I'm like, wow. I see why people like it so much. Oh, and yes, also had, like, a Mackinac jacket and moose meat steak immediately. I was quite impressed with the signal fire start. I can see why people like it. I think I never actually started there. Not once I started next to signal fire. I don't know where I started in HRV, but again, I don't know the map. I know it was an area that I had the hardest time getting out of. I can see this guy. Where are you? I really don't... Oh, wait, I see him. Can we get up here? No. I don't want to get my clothes wrecked. I really don't. Can we climb up here? He lost us. Uh-oh. He didn't lost us. Oh, shit. Oh, God. That was... that was close. Well... where's my other arrow? Excuse me? There. Panic! Yeah, I don't recommend doing this. I should have just started the fire, grab a torch, and deal with the wolf like that. Instead, well, shenanigans ensued. We might have another wolf here. Hopefully not. Can't remember if you left anything in this cave. It looks like we did, maybe? No, it's just a dude.
Feels like night is coming.
I already checked it. Yeah. We'll push on until we get to the boat. I keep forgetting the name. Is it Riker? I think it's Riker. It might be Riker. And I really hope we got coal, because I'm just realizing my fatigue is not the best. We're already getting over encumbered. we barely have any sticks or wood on us. I'll still grab all the coal in there that I can. I'm not gonna be able to bring it all to Pleasant Valley. Especially when the hatchet itself weighs like 1.75 kilos. Okay. I wonder if that shelf is really still there. Yeah. Okay, nothing. Weight-wise, yeah, we're in a bad place weight-wise. Okay. I guess I'll pick it up until we get to 50 kilos. By then, like, we'll be crawling. We won't be walking. So, I don't know. I might leave some behind. We don't really need that many. 6 pieces should be enough. But then I want 3 more, maybe 9. We'll carry 9. Okay, make it 10. We'll make it 10 pieces. So we already got enough. Here, we'll pick these 2 more. We got 10 pieces just for the crafting. And we can kind of still walk. We're gonna leave plenty of coal behind. So we can take that back to Coastal Highway. Hello, Kimichi. You can start during any time of the day in HRV. I've had morning and noon starts, but they seem very rarer. On my run, I think it was noon when I started. Again, as I said, I just run around in circles until I died. I couldn't find a way out of where I was. And whenever I thought I found a way out, just took me right back where I started. I have no idea where that spawn was. I never actually checked the map to try and figure out where I was or how to get myself out of that situation. I'm counting on this current run to, well, learn more about HRV. We're gonna map the whole place, but given where we started, which was well, Coastal Highway, and then we went Timberwolf Mountain. It might be one of the last ones that I'm going to check. Also, I'm not too sure if this is where I want to be, but here we go. We got an Aurora right now. We'll just go through here. I believe this is the way to go. Trying not to get damaged, but I'm making no promises. Fuck me. We're still at plus 30. Man. My goating game is not on. Alright. Daytime starts in HRV are strong because you can instantly explore either cave. True, true. Ice caves are pretty bright in HRV. I think we got some items here on the road. Let me see if I want to take them somewhere. To be fair, it's my own fault for like not wanting to be spoiled. So many times I've seen like videos, like Zach putting out videos saying how what the start is in HRV, and I kind of don't click on them because I'm like, I don't know it still, so I'll leave that for later after I get to know the area by myself. And somehow, like, I've seen his long playthroughs as well. Well, it was years ago though. And somehow I don't remember any of it. I hear a wolf, but he seems pretty distant. There might be a wolf here. But since the RR is just starting, they might also just start running away. Being hit by a wolf right now would be counterproductive, to say the least. We haven't done anything much in Desolation Point neither. Eventually I want to make a base in the lighthouse. Let's see. I'm surprised there isn't a wolf here. The moose isn't there. I think we have a moose on the bridge. At least that's... We killed one moose already here, right? I think it was on the bridge. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah. Hopefully we won't get mauled by a bear. An Aurora bear attack would be pretty darn bad right now. Okay, I think we're safe. There's the bear. We're not gonna mess with the bear. Did we bring all the moose meat back to Coastal Highway? Can't remember. Like, we barely got any meat here. Okay, okay. Not too sure if I should wait until morning time.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And then do the crafting or do it now. Yeah, we got destroyed things, little magazine, some food, got water. Yeah, let me light up. Rabbit pelts, some scrap. Did I leave anything here? Not this run. Yeah, we did have a hammer already here. I just wanted to make sure we had a hammer. We'll drop down coal. We'll pick it up as we go. Yeah, I'd say we'll do it in the morning. Also, very uncomfortable sleep here. Sandwiched between mattresses. And I'm not gonna eat. We'll have to do something in the morning. We'll drop these Stairs. Okay. Sleep 9 hours. I'm just hoping we can get like nice weather in the morning. Start the fire for free. Nope. Nope. That's not the sound of good weather. I'll still look. It might not be a blizzard, it might be just strong wind. I seriously doubt it. This sounds and feels like a blizzard.
I'd eat snow if that
Yep.
hypothermia wouldn't kill
Yep.
me.
Okay, we'll grab these two. We'll cook them while we craft.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Since we're gonna use a match anyway, I'll just use a torch. I kinda wish I could just pick which match I would be using. This... Okay, it took from that stack and not that one, thankfully. Since the safe house thing, always wanted to set up base in the lighthouse in the desolation point. Yeah, I think it's a good one. You can't really do anything here. There's no safe house customization on this place. So, in like the whale thingy, it's just too damn big, in my opinion. But it's so far from the trader. I don't see it like that. If I want to do anything with the trader, I'll just camp next to him in Coastal Highway itself. Oh, what? Wait a second. Didn't I grab the meat? Oh, it's already cooked. Never mind. Eat that one as well. 15 calories. Really, Astrid? You couldn't, like, just take this one little bite? Anyway. So we don't need to do anything with the cooking pot there. We'll just feed a little bit more coal. It's way too much, but we need to reach the 150, I believe. This should do it. Fed what? I think you need to feed 6, 7, no, 8. Can't remember how much have we fed. 3, 6. I think I just fed 8. We'll skip a little bit of time to get it up to speed. Nope. Still need 3 more. There. That's a lot of coal for what I want, what I need. I think it's not so bad. You can zip into DP pretty quickly if the weather is good. But going big hauls would definitely be annoying. Yeah, like I've carried the batteries, like a whole set of batteries, like 5 of them in one go from this desolation point to Coastal Highway. It was just, well, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great time. You spent so much time in the mines, just dropping them, carrying them, having to go back. It's a lot of shenanigans. Okay, we'll do that. And we're gonna do a whole bunch of arrowheads with the rest of our time. We'll do like 6 hours at a time. Yeah, this should be fine. How much fire do we have left? An hour and a half. Could feed more coal. How much scrap do we have? 7. So we can do like 14 more. We'll do that. There. That's 6 more hours. Meat-wise, I think we could grab a bite. Yeah, we'll be okay. It's not that I need the arrowheads, but it's just to make use of the fire. And we'll leave that less scrap. Okay, we're good. Grab a torch. Do these. Now, I'm gonna assume this last piece of meat is also cooked. Yep.
I'm not sure I can carry much
It's
more.
oh, and we still got some venison pies here as well. We need that in the morning. Oh, and we got another piece that's raw here. Hold on. We'll cook this one. And then in the morning we'll eat a pie or something. Yeah, that's a small piece. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm just gonna quickly drop that piece of scrap. We're not gonna need it. We're gonna take the hammer back. I need to remember that it is safe to just come here. I'll never remember that. Also gonna drop that. Okay. Let's get rid of 2 torches here.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Yeah, I know, Astrid, I know. Also want to drop a few of these items. I just picked them up. We can drop them right here. 45 minutes worth of fire. Good, eat that. And yeah, we will just eat the pies or something in the morning. Grab that bad boy. Grab another torch. We'll recycle it in a moment. We'll drop these tools, the can. This. Oh, yeah. Can eat. Wait. What? Didn't I drop it? What? I'll figure that one out later. Leave these behind as well. Yeah, we're good. Right, I could swear I dropped. Yeah. I don't know what happened. We could eat though. I mean, I just wanted to leave at least one piece behind. So, just to make sure, like, any other time that we come by, we can still eat. What? Didn't it just say 1,000? Screw it. I know what I did. I picked the one that was outside. I then saw the raw meat. I dropped the piece of meat, but that was a 15 calorie meat. Never mind. Okay, we're sorry. We'll eat the pie in the morning. It's fine. We'll get rid of this torch. I think I'll just make base at Coastal Highway Island, the Misanthrope Island, I'm gonna guess. Beachcombing, fishing, easy trader access, easy rabbits. Yeah, I mean, I want to make a base there. That's where I was saying before that I want to make a base at. The thing is, you'll still have to go to the garage nonetheless for the radio. Like, once you conclude a trade, you still have to go to the garage in order to start the next trade and ensure once you complete it, you get another Aurora. So nonetheless, you even if you do the base at Misanthrope, you'll still have to go to Quonset in order to start it and finish it. So it might be a little bit easy in those situations where you'll forget to like take, I don't know, a cloth or something silly like that. But you'll still have to go to the garage nonetheless. But yeah, I definitely want to do a base in Misanthropes. I think it's much cooler base to do than Quonset. It's just a smaller space as well, so you can really like just fill it up with stuff. It should feel a lot more alive. Wow, another blizzard. Is this going to be another stream where we're going to just get blizzard after blizzard? Hope not. I really hope not. Alright, let's grab one of those pies. Just the one should do it. 374. Maybe I should eat both. And this gives us what? Max carry weight. I'll eat it before we go. That should allow us to just carry a little bit more coal back. I don't want to eat the I'll just eat the cured meat. We have plenty of cured meat. Back in Coastal Highway, we can just grab a whole bunch and take it back with us. Let's skip time. Let's say 3 hours. Are you good? We're good. We'll eat this. Should give us, what, 3 kilos carry weight? Yep. So we can grab 20 pieces of coal with this. This doesn't look good. For how long is this? 3 hours. This looks pretty darn bad. Let me give it just another minute. There. Well, let's see if this looks better. There you go. This is a lot better. I feel a lot safer now. And hi. Could kill it. But we can also do that next time. It's not like this bear as... what's the word? It's not like he's like the ones in Ash Canyon where he might disappear just for shits and giggles. We spent 50 days, well, close to 50 days, 47 if I remember correctly, in Ash Canyon, and we didn't find any of the bears. We found one bear once when the stream was really just ending, but I needed to end the stream, so I only heard it, didn't even see it. And 47 days later, we never freaking saw the bear again. Somebody else is having the same issue. So I'm guessing the bears in Ash Canyon, they're bugged. At least that's my theory. I'm giving it a little bit more space around this corner because wolves might be there. But we're good. We're good. I already left some stuff in the lighthouse, but later on. We'll deal with the base in Desolation Point later on when I'm ready to just map this whole area and call it a day. I don't think we're gonna spend even like 30 days here. It's such a small region. Like, Desolation Point is like, I don't know, the ravine, you know, it's a really small thing. We're not gonna spend too much time here. Like the ravine itself, and what was the other region that we just did from Black Rock to Pleasant Valley? Keeper's Pass? Yeah, Keeper's Pass is another small region. We did it in a week. We just passed by it and we mapped it as we went along. Maybe we could just do this region in a week as well. I'm not expecting this region to be too hard. Nonetheless, I will want to do like a proper base, so I'll need to bring my woodworking tools. We might spend some more days like crafting stuff, like furniture, and so that might take an extra day or two. I never opened that up. Let's do so. But all in all, like, Coastal Highway, it's definitely up there for you know, an easy start. Beachcombing takes a lot of weight out of your head, like having to worry about where to find cloth, where to find pure leather, some other items. I don't know. I don't use that many painkillers or antibiotics, but you can still find them there. You got the 1 in 1,000 chance of finding matches as well while beachcombing. Inside the lockers, you got like a 1 in 1,000 chance of finding matches in there. It's the same odds as a whetstone, I believe. It's a really low chance. I think I only saw Zach finding matches there once in this whole in his whole playthroughs. And that might be just bad memory. He might have never did it. Yeah, I believe when beachcombing turned, it was new. Even he was doing a video about it. So his theory is that beachcombing was so overpowered that you could literally live out of beachcombing. So that's all he did. He could only eat, drink, or do things that he got from beachcombing. I think he died very fast, but he still made a very big point. Like, it's the loot that you get from there. It's pretty darn decent. You can survive quite a long time just out of it. I think they nerfed it in the meantime. It was really OP back when they released it. Me, I would have not complained though. A little bit better chance of better loot would always be good for us plebs. Yeah, that pry bar, one day I'll pick it up and take it somewhere. One day. Today is not the day. Oh, salt. Do we need salt? I don't think so. Okay. I'm not too sure if I should grab a bag of salt and take it back to Pleasant Valley. We already got one there that we found in Pleasant Valley itself. Another bag would be nice. Just to have around. I'll see. If we have like 5 kilos to spare, we'll do it. How much coal was this? 22. Yeah, we're just about right. I might just grab the current coal that we have and take it to Pleasant Valley. Later on, if we need more, we can just go back to the mine, like the connection to Pleasant Valley and Coastal Highway to pick some more. So far, so good. Of course, now I got some stuff to drop. It's mainly the hammer, though. So I'm still on the fence about the salt. We could take it. It would probably be good in the long run because we can just do our own cured meat there. But it's 10 kilos. It's... I'll try and shed as much weight as I can in Coastal Highway, and we'll take it from there. Like, if I had nothing to carry, so basically coal, it would have be okay. We wouldn't even be encumbered, since we'd be like around the 35 kilos. So with a bag of salt, we'd be at 45. Maybe a little bit encumbered, a tiny bit, but we could still walk normally. Since I want to grab coal, it's a little bit hard. Well, coal, take the hatchet. Right there, that's 4 kilos. We'll see, we'll see. Might be able to shed some more weight. I'm also bringing back some matches, so... But that's what, half a kilo tops? Yeah, half a kilo. I think it's 0.1 each 12. A dozen. Also the weather, like the weather in Coastal Highway is one of the best things about this region. It's really warm in comparison to most of the other regions. Like, it's definitely warmer than Pleasant Valley. Feels like -1 right now. And it's like not the greatest weather. Mostly in the afternoons, if you're in Pleasant Valley, you can easily do the beachcombing and still be warm. Well, provided you have things like cold fusion, you got insulation, double bear coat, you know, good gear. If you're around like +30 warmth there, and like 14, 15 on windproof, yeah, you should be just fine in Coastal Highway during the afternoons. I'm gonna guess it's just as good as Mist Relay. Timberwolf Mountain was nice, Ash Canyon was also nice, Black Rock... I think Black Rock was slightly colder. Like most days I was moaning about not being warm enough. Pleasant Valley is definitely colder. We're gonna have to like repair our clothes to maximum condition to just be fine there. Maybe we'll do it here. Like repair our clothes to the maximum. That way we can have an easier time in Pleasant Valley. I think even if I repair it to the maximum, we'll still be like maybe -1 in Pleasant Valley. But you know, -1 is a lot better than -5 that we are currently. Black Rock was definitely colder when I was there almost 10 days, except on the day I left, when it was sunny and I gained warmth with the double bear coat. Oh, okay. So you were blessed with good weather at the very end. For me, it was kind of the opposite, Kimishi. When I decided to leave Blackrock, it was blizzards after blizzards after blizzards. I don't know. I think it's an RNG thing, like how the weather goes, like when you start your own session. And I just got really unlucky. It took me a week to go from Blackrock to Pleasant Valley through Keeper's Pass. Every day, we had a minimum of one blizzard. So during the afternoon, usually blizzard. It was awful. We had to do a lot of stuff during the night or the morning, which is not ideal. Keeper's Pass was pretty hard, considering for such a small, like, transfer area. It was really hard. Right, we're gonna repair our stuff because we can. We got excess stuff here. I'm considering maybe we should go and even kill the bears again. I'll see how many hides we have. Last time we were here, it hasn't been that long, maybe 10 days. We killed a bear before we went to Pleasant Valley, but then I forgot a lot of stuff. It has been at least 10 days because the hide was cured. So, let me just check. How are we on hides? We got 2. One on the floor and another one there. Yeah, it's just the one here. We could repair our stuff. Okay, let me just do a quick re-inventory. Okay, we definitely don't need this hammer. That's 2 kilos out of the way. I think that's about it. No, we got 24 tips. That's a kilo and a half. How many of these tips do I realistically want to take with me? I'd say 12, maybe. Let's take half of them. We'll leave 20 here, and we can still do a whole bunch of arrows and Pleasant Valley if needs be. And I want to grab cured meat. Oh boy. This alone is 6 kilos. And I want the coal. That's just the thing. Alright, one thing that I don't need is 6 sticks. I could repair the gloves. Like, these guys would give me 2 warmth. I don't know, man. Just feels bad to use a whole bear hide right now just for 1 warmth. We'll be okay. You know what? We'll struggle a little bit with the coal, but we'll be okay. Just I don't want to get rid of my last 2 bear hides here. Just for that. How are we on here? Yeah, everything else is kind of good. Good bear as well. Alright. Not much I can do, really, weight-wise. If I grab the salt, we're gonna be darn heavy. Yeah, this... You know what? It's bearable. Let's just call it bearable and not think too much about it. We'll grab 4 pieces. 4 pieces here. We'll be at 52. Not ideal, but it's the best that you can do, really. We'll eat whatever. Yeah, fill this up. Gonna drink. drink to full and keep that bottle with us. That should be a liter. Yep, 1 liter 30. Let's move on. Keeper's Pass was horrific, just constant blizzards, so I just ran through it, really. Man, I'm pretty sure that's not the normal weather for Keeper's Pass, though. Is it? I think I just got unlucky that one stream. Because it started in Blackrock, like... The stream started, and my plan was to repair my tools before I left Blackrock. So I believe we went from the trailer where we were at. Heard some noise there. And I think we got hit by a blizzard, but thankfully that same night we had an aurora, we repaired our tools, and after sleeping, I was trying to make some charcoal for Keeper's Pass. We got another blizzard. By the end of that, we started going to Keeper's Pass. I believe we slept on the trailer. Before going into Keeper's Pass, we got hit with another blizzard. On Keeper's Pass, yeah, as soon as we could go, we went to Keeper's Pass. We were just chilling inside the Jeep, trying to recover some warmth. And another blizzard started. It was like it was like a period of blizzard, and then a period of no blizzards, followed by a period of blizzard. That whole stream was like that. It wasn't just in Keeper's Pass, because it started in Blackrock. The whole Keeper's Pass was like that, and then even on Pleasant Valley, it kept being like that. After I reloaded the game on the next stream, yeah, everything was fine, everything was normal. But that one stream, it was just blizzard after blizzard. No... no mercy. No idea, I just had a blizzard starting when I was moving there from TV. So I slept in the trailer, but then another hit as I was moving through the crevice. So I had to sleep it through at the hut. I had to sleep on the hut as well. And that hut is not the best hut, really. You must have a fire on you. Even with the bare bedroll, it's kind of not enough. At least, if it is enough, I didn't feel safe enough to say it was enough. I think we ended up only sleeping 6 hours that day. And yes, I think it was like day. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of. I think we slept... Maybe it was like the last half of the night there. Can't remember, even though it was only a few streams ago. You had a 3-day blizzard in Mystery Lake? Man, I don't know if it works like that. Also super windy during that entire time. So what did you do during those 3 days, Plane Shifter, if you don't mind? Were you crafting? Were you repairing your clothes? Because, like, I've never experienced a 3-day blizzard. Most blizzards last 6 hours stop. And the only blizzard that didn't work like that was in Forsaken Airfield. I had a 12-hour blizzard. But even after that, you know, we were able to get out. It was at the very end of the Tales. Worst blizzard for me was a 3-day blizzard. First time I tried story mode. Holy shit. Blizzard as I woke up from the plane crash. Then I got stuck at the Milton house. I was new as well. But it was awful. Shit. Minimal crafted, waiting, sleeping. Shit. Okay. You know, we got people on chat saying 3-day blizzards. I just never got that unlucky. Thankfully, man, 3-day blizzard seems brutal. Possible while I slept, but I slept for 6-7 hours. Still, it's usually 6 hours. Like, unless you went to sleep when the blizzard ended, and you woke up to another blizzard, but that really feels unlucky. Because then you'd have like another 18 hours of just blizzard after blizzard. That just sounds really bad luck. Same thing with Kamishi there. That feels just so unlucky. I mean, you have been here through like most of the last 100 days and you never really saw something like that. I guess you just gotta have really bad RNG like I was having from Blackrock to Pleasant Valley. I remember thinking if this was scripted, because no way I had a blizzard again the moment I woke up the day after. Then I saw others play through story mode with no blizzards yet. It's definitely not scripted. When I... Oh, goddammit, I wasn't paying attention. When I played Wintermute years ago, I don't remember having that bad weather playing Wintermute. Is he still coming? Nope. We'll just force the wolf to take a nap. Thank you for your support, Wolf. I kind of just realized I did a big mistake right now. So we had like, I don't know, 12 cured saplings in there. We could have done all the arrows that we needed already. Whatever. We'll do it in Pleasant Valley. We have the same look. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I remember Blade Shifter saying that he had transferred his bad luck to me on that stream. It definitely felt rougher than usual. So far, this has been a pleasant little adventure through the Great Bear Island. Just doing some shenanigans here and there. Happy little journey. We haven't struggled too much yet. Well, I do try to keep things under control. I feel like once you start losing control of the situation, that's when you start having like the risk of dying. I think so far we have only been below 50% HP twice. And that was kinda under control. I think that those were the only 2 times where we were at risk of dying. Thankfully, both times, again, we were kind of close to safety and we kind of slept it off. And one of the times it was here in Coastal Highway, Aurora. Oh, that's funny. During on Aurora, we were doing trading. On the way back from the trader near the garage, we got attacked by a wolf. I missed a shot. And yeah, that left me like at 48% HP, but the garage was next door, so we just slept it off. I remember there was another occasion. I can't remember anything about it. I remember somebody on chat was like, that was a whole lot of recovery on the HP side of things. I think we just keep on going. I might pick up like 3 Yeah, just 3 more pieces of coal. We're already quite heavy. We're about to get heavier with each step. As soon as we hit 50% fatigue. So, I don't know. We'll pick up these 3 pieces here. There. That's all I'm gonna carry. I also started on the hardest difficulty, which I guess is similar to Stalker. Yes, I believe it is Stalker difficulty. But doing the side quests of stocking up food for Grey Mother felt so impossible when I had no way of getting food. And I couldn't loot anything because I couldn't go outside. Like a valid strat for episode 1 is just don't care about your well-fed bonus. I remember seeing Zach, when I say Zach, I mean Zach Nefane. I remember seeing Zach doing that. Like, he simply didn't give a shit about the well-fed bonus. He just kept on going. He ate a little bit at night, so he could get his HP back during the day. But that was about it. Every single piece of food he found, just gave it to Grey Matters and moved on. And to be fair, I think if I would play Wintermeat again, I'd be doing the same. Makes sense. I had no idea you could do the starvation tactic back then. Yeah. I mean, that was probably right when you started the game, so if you're anything like me, anytime I saw these on red, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. And I was playing like on Pilgrim, so it takes ages for you to die of cold. It's really not that dangerous, and it's like 1% per hour, 2% per hour, 1% per hour of HP loss on the other ones. Same as Interloper. It's like 5% on cold. It's really low. You have a long time to survive. It's just because we don't know. You see those on red and you just start panicking. You don't know exactly what's gonna happen. Nowadays on Interloper, it's like, oh shoot, Blizzard. This is gonna last a few hours, and I don't want to sleep here. So we're just gonna carry on. I think it's safe to go down here. I might be wrong. I was wrong. Really? It wasn't that high. God damn it. Anyway. Okay. There goes our sprint and our bow. It's fine. There shouldn't be any wildlife present at the moment. Oh, hello, Pancakes. Welcome back. We are having a nice, fun little time in Pleasant Valley. I have just recovered my hatchet. We went to Desolation Point to make another. We grabbed a whole bunch of stuff that we needed in Coastal Highway, and we're making our way back to base now. During this lovely, lovely weather. I can see with how pleasant it is. Yes. The pleasant weather of Pleasant Valley. I've not done much on story mode, just the intro. It's a good story. Kind of. You know, it's good enough for a tutorial. The way I see it is Wintermute is just, it's a really good tutorial. And it has a little bit of a story attached. They don't explain much of what's going on. They're focusing more on the drama between Will and Astrid and, well, whatever other drama is happening at the moment. So you really don't know anything. You don't know what's causing the auroras. You know, none of the main story beats that you might be curious about. It's more on the, yeah, this is happening, and these are the consequences of what's happening. Also, a pretty good tutorial. I don't see it any other way. Okay, we're nearly safe. It's about, you know, time for us to go to sleep anyway. I like the story, but I felt too gated by story findings and didn't get any sense of progression because I loved exploring, so I left behind the curve all the time because I never had the right tools. I can't remember. I can't remember how I felt about that. Okay, we'll just leave that blizzard outside. It's way too loud for me. Well, we do have to our hides here drying, so later on we should be able to repair our stuff nonetheless. Okay. We need to drop things, especially this bag of salt. Much better now. We got a whole bunch of coal, so guess we'll leave the coal here. Right there, nice little pile. We got, so I think here, yeah. We'll leave the matches here. We got 4 matches. This should last us a little while, but we got another 60 just in case. That's good. We need to drop some cured meat outside. Arrow adds here. I'll drop them all. Oh. Too full. Okay. I think it is time for us to kind of spread some things about. Okay. For tools, I want to do like the benches and whatnot. We can't do them yet. For now, I guess we'll leave some tools here, namely these 2. And the woodworking tools. Let's see. There we go. We're still a little bit too heavy. Not by much. I don't think it's these. We'll leave them outside. Yeah, this is still happening. We'll leave the cured meat in this corner. That was just a kilo. We should be around like closer to 35 than these 36 that we currently are. So let's drop one piece of cloth, one feather, well, all the feathers. I'm not gonna use them right now. What else? I'm missing something. I'm being blind to something. There's really no ropes here, is there? We could probably drop our crampons. At least for now. Who the hell leaves their crampons on the kitchen table anyway? How about here? That's not the problem. Yeah, no idea what I'm carrying. Might be weighing me down. Because when we left, we were below 35. So I'm not too sure why I'm above 35 now. Wait, no. Maybe it's just like we are carrying a little bit more water. No, not really. That doesn't make any sense neither. Anyway, 36. That's good enough. Probably being blind at something. 35. It's good enough sand. Don't sweat it. That's fine. Many things don't need explanation to be relevant. Ever see the movie Ronin? All these hired professionals trying to steal a suitcase, and we never learn what was in it. Or do they? The mystery is some of the appeal. Yes, it's like the suitcase in Pulp Fiction as well. They actually, the couple, I think John Travolta and oh god, I don't remember the other actor's name. They actually see what's inside. It's very shiny, but we never see it. Sometimes a mystery is good enough. At least for us, the audience, to keep us on our toes. Only on for a short while anyhow. I'm beyond tired. No, I'm sorry to hear that, Pancakes. Has the work been a little bit too much? Have you been whipping yourself a little bit too much? Since you are the manager, I believe, so... You're the one doing the whipping. Okay, so food-wise, I believe we should be able to just sleep this. Yep. Just need to drink, and we'll do all the other things in the morning. Next thing, I want to do... Oh, god dang it. That Aurora came. I would have taken the opportunity to at least do a buffer memory, but oh well. Right, so I want to do the benches, both furniture and the other bench, the workbench.
Starving.
So for that, we need wood, we need our hatchet. To full. We need water. We're not carrying enough water at the moment to
I'm so thirsty, I can't
drink
think
to
straight.
full. Toaster. Okay. On top of dad duties, at least I'm finished with school now. Yeah, it's not easy, especially when you got kids. I don't know from personal experience, but I remember how much of a little shit I was as a kid. We're finally full on all sides, which is always a good sign. We need to grab our hatchet. And we're gonna try and start getting, I don't know, I think it's cedar, both cedar and fir. We need both. We'll try and find some limbs around here. It's not too far because it's really freaking cold right now. Oh, hi. Okay, I guess we'll start by clearing the area. How are we gonna do this? Again, I don't want to take any risks. Maybe I should. Wait, did he lose me here? Yeah, I don't think he's aggroed. Yeah, we're good. He should howl. You gonna howl, boy? I mean, he's really close.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
We shoot the wolf and she's like, thank goodness. I think I still want his pelt. We'll warm up here a little bit and grab the pelt. Hey, darling. Can I buy you a drink? Hi, you Bioslug. Welcome back. Yeah, of course you can buy me a drink anytime. I hope you're okay. Seems like you're still in high spirits. Good to know. Now, should I grab the meat? Not too sure. It's 35 minutes. I think we don't need the meat. It's just a hide. Why doesn't Streamer just say they made? Wait, why doesn't Streamer just say they made 1000 days? Are they dumb? Hey, buddy, good to see you. And one more day of work, and it's the weekend. Just got in from the garden, getting ready to plant some things outside Sunday. Ooh, Sunday gardening. Well, I wish you the best for that. That's probably the last thing I would like to do on the Sunday. Again, I'm lazy, so there is that. We already had one wolf health, but you know, we're still stocking up on things on this base, so we might as well pick it up. Did we grab anything else? No, we're good. Alright, just warm up, and this time, for real, we'll do some wood. So, for the workbenches, furniture workbench, 10 cedar, and for the workbench, 15 cedar. So we need 25 cedar and a vise. We can get a vise somewhere. We'll look for one. I'm not. Is there one in the community hall? I don't know. We'll look for one and we'll place it inside the base. Right now, we'll look for a few limbs here and there. And I also forgot to pick up these feathers. Let's pick them up. Oops. Like, aside from the farmhouse, does the radio tower have a workbench? I don't think so. We could go to the cave, and I'm sure there's a workbench there that I never use. So maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. This is still way too freaking cold, like minus 11. We barely took a few steps outside and we're already cold. Even if we were sheltered from the wind, yeah, it wouldn't matter. It's only minus 7. PV radio tower as a workbench, also a workbench, and the abandoned preppers. Oh, no. No, there isn't. That bunker is gone. You mean the one right before the rope? Man, you know, now that you said it, it would have been a great idea for me to just grab the vise before I blew it up. Yeah, so basically, I got this shiny bow, and I basically traded that bunker for this the shiny bow. In a nutshell. I should have really just picked up the vise and all the scrap that was inside. Nuka Goblin, he did tell me to do it, but I was like, it will be fine, we don't need it. I don't really need it, but it would have been nice to already have it. We'll go to the radio tower. I'd say that's probably the one that we'll never use. I mean, we won't use any other but the one that we have at home anyway. So either the farm or the radio tower will do it. Okay. There's some cedar. It's still minus 11. It's so freaking cold, Pleasant Valley. Why are you like this? I could start a fire. That would keep us warm. We'll tank a little bit of damage. It's fine. See? Absolutely fine. What's 5% cold damage between friends? This is gonna take ages. Hopefully in the afternoon the weather is better. Did you hear me, game? Better, not a blizzard or something stupid. Don't screw me. Okay. We got 5 cedar. We're on a roll. God damn it, this is gonna take ages. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, let's recover our warmth. Our hypothermia risk is back to normal. And -9, yeah, we're gonna have to do this very slowly. Grab one, warm up, grab another, warm up. Or use a match. I'm just not too eager on using matches. I could have 1,000 matches and I'd still be saving on matches. It's stronger than me. I apologize. I just can't use matches willy-nilly. I really can't. -18. Trying to use this bank to be covered from the wind. Yet -9. It's just too far away. And I don't really see any other way around. Well, damage it is. Another probably 5% damage here. Yep. Something like that. But it could be worse. It could be more like closer to 10% damage if we were using the Hacksaw. And that's why I wanted the hatchet. Like, the hatchet is half an hour faster, 50% faster, so 50% less damage. Maybe I should just keep the tinder plugs until the very end. They're not going to cause me that many issues. But that's 8. We're about 40% done. Damn, this is going to be slow. Okay, hopefully, like, the weather is just going to be sunshine and rainbows in the afternoon. Yes, -7, it's not the worst. I'll eat a little bit more. Actually, we can now start the fire for free, so I'll probably do that. We'll have to use coal. No, don't tell me it's already gone. Mother trucker. While we went inside, it was shiny and then went foggy. God damn it. -7. Oh well. And this is just gonna make it so much harder for no reason. No, I can't really even be like, oh yeah, there's some cedar, let's pick it up. Okay, there's some cedar, let's pick it up. But still, you know, there's some more. It just makes it harder to see anything. Anyway, -7. I'm predicting we don't even take damage, or just a tiny bit. -6 now. Again, I'll have to keep coming back.
I hate being cold because it really
Nothing I can do about it. And it's really heavy fog. If I was blessed with fire, I would have started a fire and life would be a lot easier. Like this, we'll cope. 3 at a time, we'll be fine. We didn't even lose HP this time. And that's 12. If a blizzard starts right now, I can at least do one of them. Good. Still sucky. Right, there was 2 more limbs that way. We'll grab them. -5, maybe we can do 2 of them. We'll find out. Also, I can abuse a little bit more R fatigue. And just run away or run around the place. -5 still. Can't just pick another one up. You'll tank the damage. Oh, yeah. Just a tiny little bit of damage. Okay, I'm not gonna waste this opportunity. We'll use some sticks. We might even use some cedar. Buck, welcome back.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, we'll grab the torch. I don't know why it's doing this glitch of holding the torch like that. I have no idea. So -3. Oh, there you go. We just need to go into the menu and come back. It just kind of sorts itself out. Okay, it's a -3 because the torch gives us a +2 on warmth. So we technically need 5 sticks just to break it even. And I would like to use, you know, at least 6 sticks. That will last the whole hour and keep us warm. Also, we can keep, like, using torches like that.
One little fire.
Right. Thank you, Torch. Thank you for all that you've given us. We'll put an hour in. Is that enough? I'll add another stick. There. Yeah. It's not ideal. We're still at 0, basically. I see more cedar that way. I might have to use some cedar to keep us warm. Could also drink a tea, and that would really sort this out. I'm sheep. I'm not gonna use something if I'm, you know, must. It's not like absolutely use it. I think I will have to use some cedar on this one. There's no sticks whatsoever around here. Let me go that way. Let's check it out. Branch. I don't want to spend 10 minutes. Ah, there we go. Some sticks. Plenty of sticks here. More cedar in the back. No, branches. Blind as a bat. I'm not counting them, but yeah, this should be around 10 of them. Alright, let's pick these up. Also, this was a pretty good torch to start with, but unfortunately it's now gone. Okay. And we'll do like the fire. Well, I wanted to do like around the center so we could hit both. But I'm also like, we can also take the risk and not hit any. So let's see. We can start this fire and see if it's hitting both. So without the torch, it feels like -6. -6? I'd say it hits that one. -6. Ooh, I don't think it hits this one. So we're gonna have to start another one. It's fine. There. That should be good enough. I think each stick gives us 1 Celsius. Come on. I could also just use a coal and call it a day. It's just like matches. I'm not that willing to use coal. Really? Game being stingy on me. That's 8 sticks, brother. Ah, that's 8, okay. Well, let's take that one. God damn it.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
God damn you. Okay, we'll use a goddamn coal. There you go. Right, that should be like 20 degrees. We will be okay. Maybe a little bit more water there. Okay. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow it away. Yeah, we're good. Rest in peace, little fire. Rest in peace. Right, so how many do we have? 15. I think we already had another 15 back home. Should I grab this one? Why not? Can always use more cedar. And that's like the 2 workbenches that we need done. Another coal. Let's not think too much about it. 219 calories. We should be okay. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Right, let's get out of here. Hello, Affy. Welcome back. I hope you're okay. How's your run? Also, I'm not too sure if I can... Not too sure if this is a Twitch thing or not.
Man, I could eat anything.
Trying to do something. Hold on. I've never done this. Maybe I should just do it on PC. It's not... On my phone, it's not doing this that well. Hold on. It's going well, getting to 500 day by day. How far in are you? Let's see if I understood this right. That's not how it works. Maybe I need to install something. Yeah, shout out to Affy there. Yeah, that's not how it works. Probably need to install something on this side. Almost 360. I'm catching up with you now. I think I'm on day 320? 333. Soon. Oh, and now I've quit. Wait. Okay, he's far away. We'll be fine. Wait. Stay away from me. Don't want any shenanigans with wolves right now. We'll eat our food. We kind of need to do more. Let's use this fire to cook some meat. I mean, we really should just go to... Yeah, we're not gonna cook here. Alright, let's see if we can take this next door to the community center. The winds seem to be picking up. Thanks for the shout out. Not too necessary, but appreciate it. No worries. I'm still learning the basics of which I apologize for the lack of everything. Kind of lazy like that. Oh, shoot. Well, never mind that then. We'll cook tomorrow. Not gonna use a match for that. Okay. We've got a bunch of sticks. We'll leave them next to the fridge. Fridge needs to be all cozy and warmed up. To pull. And I guess we can just go straight to sleep. We'll take care of the inventory in the morning. And this is enough water to carry us through the night. No apologies, it's refreshing. I'm a very apologetic person. I say sorry at the slightest thing. Like, I think it's more of a language situation than anything else. It's more of an excuse me than an I'm sorry, I guess, in my mind. We'll grab 2 of those. And we'll try and eat some bear. We'll see if the weather allows us to start the free fire. Not really. The thing is, we're in the very last 2 pieces of meat. If I must, I'll use a match, but we're gonna wait. In the meantime, what I'll do is we'll start crafting our benches. So one of the benches, I want them here, and the other here. And put these saplings away, since they're cured. I believe they will fit nicely here. There. I get that. And... got one too many sticks. Okay. I'm also seeing the cured guts. Some of them are really close to be cured. I wonder if I just craft the bench, if it would just work. Alright, woodworking tools. And I think it's 10. We need 10. It's 10. There you go, the furniture bench. I'll work on that.
This much gear.
Oh, scurvy risk? Really? Huh. After all the vitamins that I took, I am honestly surprised. There you go. There's so be aware of leaving stuff on top of the work furniture bench, because I've been told it can despawn stuff that you leave on top of it. So be very careful with what you leave on top of it. Okay, and now that we got this, if we grab the vice and make the workbench, and maybe by the time we come back with the vice, these guts will be cured and I don't need to move them. I can just store them, and that's the end of that. I've actually never seen the scurvy risk. I have been a naughty boy. I've been just popping pills at this point, and I will keep popping pills. There you go. The scurvy risk is healed. I need to go and do like some fishing. Also, where's that wolf from last night? Is he still around? We don't have any meat. I need to go and like, I don't want it. The thing is, I don't want to challenge the cougar. So we'll leave the cougar alone for another day. Still no good weather. Let's grab the vice that's in the radio tower. Let's go to the radio tower. Let me just grab a little bit more water before we go. So yeah, I've been at scurvy risk like a couple of times. That's one too many liters. Quite recently, it has been non-stop, to be fair. Just been using the vitamin C pills to keep it away. While we were in Coastal Highway, I had plenty of fish that I kept eating, and it was fine. But ever since, and even Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon, that was fine. But ever since we went to Black Rock, and we didn't have access to fish, and here in Pleasant Valley as well, yeah, scurvy risk has been an issue. It started in Black Rock, and it hasn't stopped ever since. This should keep it away for, I don't know. I think I need to do my own video about it. I'm not too sure what's the information. Maybe I should check out Bashrobe's video. If he probably did one about it. But my point is, with the wiki's information on it is wrong, I believe. From my understanding, from what I've read on the wiki, each pill should last us 100 days. Yeah, it's not lasting anywhere close 100 days. let's see. We probably got another bear that way that we could kill. Yeah, we already killed 2 bears. We got 2 left. So we have one probably at the exit from Pleasant Valley to the dam, and the other one along the road towards Timberwolf Mountain. Maybe we should go and take care of them as well. And that would give me like enough confidence to just use two bears to repair these 2. Regain 2 degrees, and that would have actually be enough right now to keep us warm. And then, you know, repair the gloves, repair the cougar hide, just do all over repair. Let's just repair the whole thing. Anyway, one thing at a time. First device. Also funny that we can't hear the cougar from here. Wait, is there a workbench in this barn? There is, isn't it? Like, I'll literally never use it. I was thinking of leaving the one in the farm as is, but why not steal the one from the barn instead? I think on the top floor there will be one. Also, let's just grab these items along the way. Oh, more. Oh boy, there's a lot of old man spirit here. I mean, not that I need it, but... Also, guys, do yourself a favor and craft like 3 of these instead of carrying the antiseptic bottle. It's so much heavier in comparison. Like, how much? Yeah. Well, is it? Is antiseptic bottle like at 0.5? But then you can use it 5 times, so I guess it's the same weight, isn't it? Or is it 1 kilo? Can't remember, and I don't have any antiseptic bottles here yet. Maybe we'll find one. Well, let me also check here. I usually ignore the outbuildings. I usually don't have anything. There's a few outbuildings that might have something, but this is not one of them. There's a shed just across the barn here, just behind the hill. That one might have an hacksaw. I always check that one early game. It has a 50% chance of having an hacksaw there, and I like those odds. 0.1 per use, so 0.5 kills for a full bottle. Okay. So it's the same weight. Okay, fair enough. So it's not that bad as I was saying. I'm also gonna need some scrap soon. Let me grab that. I also got rid of this table for 8. Maybe later. We might come back to this just to get rid of them. Maybe instead of the shelf, I should have prioritized the workbench. I'm not too sure if now we're gonna have enough time. We'll grab the lamp. Maybe I should grab the book as well. You know what? I'll grab the book for decoration purposes. And it's destroy, right? Hold on. No, breakdown. Yeah, and the breakdown is gonna... Oof. Do we have enough time today to do this? Oh boy. We're about to find out. Yeah, it's all fine. And I didn't need that scrap because that alone gives us 10.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Funny that if you destroy it, you get nothing, but then the breakdown gives you 10 scrap on top of the device, so... I don't know, game. Make it make sense. I'll grab a sip of water and move on. -2 still. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Can easily get there. Yeah, thank you, Kamishi. It really helps. The thing is, it just feels so much heavier than just carrying 3 of these. And by the way, the only reason why I started carrying 3 bandages, well, at the moment 4, it's and 3 old man's beard licking dressings, is because on my last run I died from blood loss from a cougar. Turns out you can get either 2 or 3 blood loss per mauling from the cougar. So that kind of just taught me the lesson of carrying 3 at a time. I tried to rip off my socks and do the bandages, but by the time I was crafting the bandages, I just died of blood loss. Very sad story.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So just be careful out there. I'm carrying an extra bandage because the reason why I died is I think I had 3 bandages. Just randomly. I think back then I was only carrying 2, but I had 3. And then while trying to find a good angle for the cougar, I got the sprained wrist, so I used the bandage there. I was left with 2. Once I engaged with the cougar, he attacked me. I got stuck on the on the ground on the 1 inch of snow. By the way, that was just so very close to my fire to be safe. But anyway, it sucked. But once the cougar attacked me, I was left with 3 blood loss and no chances of actually doing it. I repaired, well, 2 of the blood loss, or maybe even 1. I might be confusing the numbers. Either way, I needed 1 more craft, so ripped off my fancy socks. I think it was like these pink socks that we got rid of. But then I still needed to craft the bandages, and while doing the bandages, I bled out. I literally, in that circumstance, I would just wrap my head with a sock if I needed to. You know, just apply a tourniquet to the neck. Yeah, don't do that in real life. Don't apply a tourniquet to your neck. Just saying. But either way, I think in real life I would have survived long enough. You know, while you rip one of the socks, you just apply pressure with the other one on the wound, and then you do a bandage with the other sock or something. Am I going the right way? I hope so. Feeling kind of spooky. It's all this snow. This snow is covering a lot of visibility here. I choose the cougar with the vest because I don't know how to fight it fairly. What do you mean with the vest? So I know that if you have the vest on,
All I can think about is food.
I don't know, I think it's this way. If you have the vest on and you get mauled, you won't get the blood loss immediately until you go to a loading screen or take the vest off, but you still get the severe lacerations with it. So, is that what you mean? Why not start a fire and prevent the lacerations altogether? But then again, you might find yourself in the same position that I did. It was a little piece of snow, like any of these pieces of snow 1 inch high. I had like my fire, let's say there, and I got stuck here, and the cougar just managed to maul me because I couldn't move forward. It really sucked. First 3 attacks do no clothing damage, and it has a 100% protection, so you take no damage. Try that, but it still attacked me. Yeah, you gotta like keep the cougar, the fire between you and the cougar. You like use the fire to kind of dance it around, because the first the first if it charges you, it will ignore the fire to a certain extent. It won't go over it, but it will like go around it still. So it gives you like a little bit of leeway to dance it around the fire until you like hit it with a shot. Also, absolutely, like whether you miss it or not, always shoot the first arrow. You just need to kind of land the first arrow in the general area of the cougar so it doesn't maul you. And then you got like 2 more shots that occurs. On the 4th shot, though, it has a chance to maul you again. And then it's like 1 off, 1 on kind of situation. I usually don't worry too much about it, because after the first charge, you can usually just it'll stay around as long as you are like really on top of the fire. It won't charge you again. It's only if you get a little bit away from the fire that it will charge you again. Okay, and we got no more food. Okay, we can't also do any crafting. We must pass some time here. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's see if the weather is good enough. I doubt it. I think I just heard wind picking up. Yeah, this is all right to blizzard. All right, we're gonna grab a whole bunch of meat. Oh, this is way too much meat. It's fine. Will save me the time to come back here, I guess. And I'm just gonna drop device, which is 2 kilos. We got 3 kilos of scrap. We'll pick that later. The woodworking tools can also be left behind. Okay, and the book. We'll deal with that when we come back. All right, we're carrying whatever meat, however much meat we are carrying. We'll use the 6 burner stove to do this. I mean, I am in need of fish. I'm just a little bit, well, scared is the right word. Not about the cougar being there, but of where the second cougar might spawn. So I know that the first cougar is like just down the road from Crossings, Thompson's Crossing. I don't know where the second cougar might spawn. In order to despawn the second cougar, we need to spend a couple of days out of here, but still. Like, when I go fishing, I'd rather be ready for this. It's not right on the lake. We might need to go there and just check out the distance from where the cougar is relatively to the lake. I'm sure there's a hut there that we can use, but then we'll also need to gather some wood before we do anything, so I don't know. I'm not too eager, even though I need it. I think we can like cope by using the
Come on, fire.
yeah, 4.5 hours, that should do it. By using the little vitamin C pills, we will cope for the moment. there, and we'll boil some water here. Maybe I should have brought the skillets that we had in Coastal Highway as well. Would be a lot more efficient. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to drink. There you go. And now we can just drink it all. I think we still need to do the water first. Gotta love the 6-burner stove. It's so handy.
Barely walk with this much gear.
No. Still got 3 hours left. Can always go and grab more meat if needs be. Yeah, I'd say we're gonna have to. We got 2 more pieces left. We'll drop whatever we have and then... hold on. Can drop these 2. Drop the cooked ones and pick up a fresh batch. Through the blizzard. There we go. So I brought 14 pieces together with the 2 that we already left. That's 16. You can do 4 at a time. So 16 divided by 4, that's 4 batches of meat that we can do. Maybe we'll need more wood. Got no wood here. Wait, did I pick up the 2 pieces at the entrance? I did. Okay, let's do these. Not too sure if this is gonna last. I mean, you can add 2 sticks, doesn't really matter. Also, we're just creating mass out of thin air here. With boiling the water out of snow that is nowhere around, but hey. If Aster wants to break the laws of physics in our world, she's more than welcome to do so. Nobody will know. I won't tell Aster. Guys, we already concluded this world that she lives in is not the same world that we live in, because mass just gets created out of thin air or disappears completely. That's why, like, a 300 kilo bear only has 36 kilos of meat on it. Shit. Okay, mistakes were made. but let's check the weather. How is it? Yeah, nice. We can do this. Well, after we grab wood, drop meat, hold on. Oh boy, we're so heavy. It's all the added water. Yep, 10 kilos of water. Alright, we'll just slowly move. We must be stinking to IFN. Yep. This is fine.
Barely walk with this much gear.
It's fine, love, it's fine. We'll drop all of that. Drop the water. Wait, didn't I? Yep. Grab one from all the way in the back. Dude, don't sweat it. It's fine. Anyone that's too OCD for this, it's probably not watching my stream because of all the OCD things that I'm doing. It will just trigger OCD people. Right, we'll grab 3 more. We'll grab 3 sticks. How much meat are we carrying? 6 and... I guess I counted wrong. Here we go. 2 more. Wait, you Andy? Where's the wind coming from?
Come on, little fire. Come on. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Nice placements. It's hard to get him that close. I find that it's easier if you're using mouse and keyboard, though. On controller, I used to play this on PlayStation and really struggled. I didn't even bother with any of that. I would just drop him on the floor and call it a day. It's like while using a controller, it's just an absolute nightmare. Alright, did it recover? Yes. We are picking up where we left it off. We'll just feed 1 coal at a time until we are finished cooking everything. I think we can... It should be the same time the water and the meat coming up. Oh well, just grab everything. Guess we'll just spend the whole day cooking today, apparently. Nah, it's the afternoon now. We'll go and do something. So I grabbed 2 more pieces of meat. Yeah, this will do it. And please keep an eye on the fires, and this time don't let it blow out. We got lucky that it was a nice shiny day, or else I would have left things here. And the meat. Please change. And this is the last batch. We might do a little bit more water cabin fever. That just shows how much time I've been spending inside. Usually don't have cabin fever problems. We'll be okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's 26 minutes. We'll do the water. And we'll eat the steak. Probably just boil another round of water. Just to use the rest of the fire. How are we on torches, actually? We got 1 too many. I'm gonna get rid of it. And Now I can drink. Right, I'm pretty sure that's all our meat. We'll do a quick round of water. I think... Ooh. For 50 minutes... Yeah, just 1 liter. That's not gonna work. That will do it. 39 minutes. Okay, last batch. 15, 20. And 4 minutes.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Right. Let's drop all our loot. This was good. You know, for one match, we did a lot of meat, we did a lot of water. We won't need to worry about that for a little while. It's foggy. Doesn't matter. We just need to do the workbench for the rest of the day. Cabin fever... Not too sure if I'm gonna have trouble. Either way, we can always just sleep in the cave. It's not gonna be a big issue. Much better. Alrighty then. Water. We have what? 11 more liters. Come on. There you go. Are you using mouse and keyboard, FB? I can't remember. If you are, there might be a few options that you can disable to make your life easier. One of them is in Windows itself. Another one is on the long dark itself. So under controls, you got mouse smoothing. Turn that off. And you have the same option on Windows. That's why it is sometimes really hard to just move things ever so slightly, just the 1 pixel kind of situation. So I think on Windows it's mouse acceleration, and in the game is mouse smoothing. Just turn both of them off. It will feel weird initially because you finally have direct input from the mouse on your game, but you'll soon get used to it, and then you'll never want to go back. My goodness. Yeah, that was a lot of scrap. I think I'm leaving. No, not here. Here. Okay, we got 16 scrap. That's good. We got the vice. So, oh, hold on. Let me also drop some things. So, old man's beard. These, those. Oh, the lamp. The lamp alone is 5 kilos. The lamp is one of them things that I don't mind losing. Like, I'm quite happily will leave it there. The guts are finally cured. Okay, and there. I wonder if they'll fit. It's 2 kilos. They'll just barely fit in there by 0.1. And that's 2 kilos, so it brings it to 37. That's 1.5, which brings us to like the 35 that we need to be, that I like to be. I think that's the 12 that I need for the workbench. I'm not too sure if I can still do it. Probably missing something. Okay, what am I missing? W. Very end, if you do it alphabetically. No, it's 15, not 12.
That's right.
Well, I'm happy I picked some extra of these. And the workbench. 18 hours. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to do this today. Especially because of the cabin fever. You know what? Screw the cabin fever. So if we do this non-stop, it's gonna leave us right around noon tomorrow, so that's not ideal. Okay, but if we do however many hours today, sleep, we're gonna get hit with cabin fever, doesn't matter. We'll do 12 hours tomorrow, sleep in the cave, and everything will be fine. So let's try 6 hours today. Well, 6 and it's not gonna do 6 hours. It's way too much. However many hours it can do today, just wow. Never mind. We got hit with an aurora. That's kind of amazing. And this metal lamp is doing some work today. These ones are also doing some work today. Usually they're flashing so much, it just... They're very sucky. The green lamps, though, they're consistently good. But I'm still kind of tempted on sleeping nonetheless. Yeah, we're simply gonna sleep. We can sleep for... So we have how many hours left? Ah, see, no, it's just causing epilepsy attacks to everyone who's watching. 11 hours. So what I'll do, I won't sleep the whole day. Sorry, the whole night, the whole time. We'll sleep 7 hours. That should bring us right to sunset. And then we can just work the whole day. And by nighttime, we'll sleep in the cave and we'll recover from cabin fever. Easy peasy. Yeah, because we're gonna get hit with this, it seems like. Hey, is it time? Yeah. And let's drink. We'll do 6.5 more hours. Because that's how long it will take you to dehydrate. And should we eat? Yeah, we'll eat. I've never fought a cougar. I avoid run. You rather give up the hood and knife? I found the knife to be a huge game changer. It is. It is like the best thing you can do to save yourself so much hassle. Honestly, it's so much better than the makeshift version it is. It's as you said, it's a game changer. It's the best freaking thing ever. Even better than the survival knife in like Stalker or Voyage or Pilgrim, whatever. Best knife ever. And it does a lot of damage when you get attacked by a wolf, so you can get wolves out of you really fast, which is really important on Interloper. Right, we're nearly hit with that, but not quite, which is great. Let's go to container. It's there. The glowy. As I thought, it will just about fit. Not ideal, not gonna lie. So what I'll do, I'll move the chair. And at the table. I need to do it like so we can get it real close. There. And now move the chairs back. Not that, but the whole thing. And maybe we can... I mean, it's still not ideal because that chair, like, who the hell is going to sit there, right? Let's just pretend it's just a comfy place for two. Yeah, it's very comfy. Here. We'll start pretending it's for two. It's just for Astrid. Astrid doesn't have company here. Yes. Just perfect. All right. 37 kills. Do we have any extras? I feel like we do. Somewhere there. No. Yeah. So this table shouldn't glitch out as the other one, so I'm gonna trust you with my woodworking tools and everything. So please don't glitch out. If it does glitch out, well, I'll learn. I've learned a valuable lesson on not leaving anything on top of these guys. It's quite expensive what we're about to lose if we do lose it. You know, heavy hammer, rampons, hatchet. This would be very expensive. Anyway, if we do lose it, yeah, I'll respawn all of this. I don't care. I'm not gonna lose freaking woodworking tools. Everything else I could not give a shit. Maybe the heavy hammer, but still. Just saying. Sometimes you just, if the game cheats you, I'll allow myself to cheat the game back. Okay, that's good. We're nearly there. Now we only got one fur, and for the next few things I want, we're gonna need fur. Mostly. Where is the meat curing box? There. So we need 10 fur. Okay. We're back on the menu, boys. Just not been what I felt was ready for it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. If you're not ready for the cougar, it's fair enough. Just be aware, but it is really worth it. Like, there's nothing else in the game that will give you these +4 that this wrap can give you. Best, I think it's +2. So that will give you +4. The rabbit, it's a +2. And the wolfskin hat, it's +3. So, okay. Right now, and I'm not too sure where you are with the trader, maybe it's worth for you to get the wolfskin hat, because it's still better than the bunny hat. But, yeah, consider the cougar. It's really good. But by the way, Kamishi, the thing is, Plane Shifter is not using a fire or anything to fight because he thinks it's cheesy. And I will respect that. But still, I you know, you're making your life a lot harder. As I said, initially, torches wouldn't scare away wolves. Fires wouldn't scare away bears. That was introduced as your only defense against them. So it's not cheesy. It's mechanics that got introduced in order for you to deal with them. And yeah, it feels janky, glitchy, whatever, you know. It's a game. And that's the best that they could have done. Me, I don't care, really. Whether, like, some people will say using campfire is cheesy, and the way to do it is by dancing it dancing the whatever cougar or bear or moose around, yeah, that's just as cheesy, if not more, because you're abusing the tank mechanics of the wildlife. It's so much worse, in my opinion. But it requires skill. So people say it's not cheese because it requires skill. No, even though it requires skill, it's still cheese. Really cheesy, stinky cheese. And yeah, it requires skill. Congratulations. I don't want to put the effort in training on doing something that can be accomplished with the fire. Fair, I want to out of my way to get a combat vest, just so I feel safer. Yeah, I did the same at the start of this run, and then I left it on Cindered Pass. Of all places. I was so afraid of Timberwolves, and I ended up not using it and dumped it there. I need to go back to Cindered Pass to grab it. We'll probably do that, like, on day 1000 or something. Only had the Travois glitch out twice on me. Oh, glitch out on me twice. And not be found in any lost and found, which sucks so much, but I don't care if I cheat those things back in. Kamish, you probably don't know. If you remember where you lost your Travois, look up. It will be up in the sky. You're gonna need, I believe, Melon Loader and probably some other mod in order for you to fly and just pick it up, and then disable the sheets, of course. But yeah, if I ever lose the travel like that, yeah, it's up in the sky. I'll have to enable some cheats in order to get it down. But it's up there. If it's not in any missing lost and found box, it will be up in the sky. Trust me on that one. If you're lucky, you can find an aviator hat. Wait a second, yeah. Aviator hat, or get it from the trader. I was very lucky in my longest run and found 2. I believe so far we found 1 in Blackrock. We got lucky there. And I think I got the other one that I have in Coastal Highway. We got it from the trader. I mean, I save scam, so whatever works for you, I totally respect it. Yeah, I remember save scamming in the past. Like, I was so hell-bent, and at least just getting to learn the game, I felt like every time I made some progress, I don't know, let's say I grinded... I remember, like, on Voyager grinding. I'm gonna say fire starting. I'm like, oh great, I can just start fires so much easier now. Then I go out and freaking die. I used to save scam in those situations. Eventually I just start taking the L. It's like, no, right now it's my fault. So basically my point is, if I'm gonna die because of a bug or glitch, no, I'll save scam. I won't take it, but it's for my own skill, my own lack of skill. Yeah, I'll take the hit. But that's my perspective at the moment. We haven't had to do any save scamming yet. There hasn't been, like, I've heard some glitches where literally the floor disappears and you just, well, fall into nothingness and die. I would literally just pause the game and save scam in that situation. I wouldn't take that death on the chin. But aside from that, what other glitch? Yeah, I think that's the only glitch I'm like keeping an eye out. You know, if I ever glitch through a wall or through the floor and I'm gonna die, I'll just save scam it immediately. If I'm like facing a cougar, if I'm facing a bear or something like that, I'll take the hit. Okay, cabin fever is gone now.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Astrid loves talking about pee. We're not gonna kink shame in this stream. I don't kink shame anyone. You do you, Astrid, if that's what brings you happiness. It happened outside a mountaineer's hut. I you're not the first one that I hear saying that. Look up, Brady. Look up. You go to Mountaineer's Hut, look up, and you're gonna see your Travois up in the sky floating. I 100% assure you it's there. I've seen so many pictures of on Reddit of people complaining about that bug, and the solution is always just install mods, fly to it, grab it, and bring it down. Thankfully, it hasn't happened to me because I so I think, was it on this run? It might have been on my last run before this one. I was in Broken Railroad, and I just go inside the Hunter's Lodge. I left my travel outside, and it freaking glitched out beneath the ground. Well, when it goes beneath the ground, it goes into a lost and found box, but in some situations it floats up. In those situations, yeah, you need a mod. It's so freaking buggy. The travel, it's one heck of a thing. I have a no save scam policy. I just couldn't respect my accomplishments if I achieved them that way. Yeah. I agree with that one. That's why my Voyager run is practically dead. Well, it's still there. I'm alive, but I feel like after I save scammed, I lost the interest in it. Well, I still played a little bit on it to just learn everything that I thought I needed to learn, but eventually I just dropped it. And Pilgrim, I think I do have... Do I have a Pilgrim run? Yeah, 43 days. But nothing can kill you. So after realizing that how boring it is, it's actually... I think it's harder to play Pilgrim because nothing comes towards you. As soon as they spot you, they just ran away. And it's really hard to kill anything. I think it's so much harder to kill on Pilgrim than on Voyager. So I dropped that one at day 43. Here are the wolfies. It shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Next thing we will need is fur. Well, let's grab a little bit of fur here and there. Where was fur? Was it next to the bear cave that I saw a whole bunch of it? Maybe. We'll warm up, recover our stuff. Let me just check our calories to see if we can eat that whole thing. I don't like eating until the very last bite and then not finish it. 11:25. So far more calories there. We're just gonna pass some time. Yep. You need it now. There we go. I have a Pilgrim run that I use for exploration. Yes, it's so hard to get the wolf in bear heights. It's awful. I respect that. I think for me, I'm still learning the game, but I didn't feel like satisfaction playing on lower difficulty than Interloper because the game was too easy, so it's a compromise. It's fair enough on Stalker, though, because... yeah, you got a lot more items. Your chances of surviving is a lot higher. But there's also a lot more wolves, and they hit hard as hell. I think they hit harder than on Interloper on Stalker. I might be wrong on that one, by the way. Don't quote me on that one. I think the wolves on Interloper are the second hardest hitting wolves. There's just way too damn many. I can only imagine Sundered Pass on freaking Stalker. I guess Decoy may bait the wolf in for a shot. Still, man. You in order for that to work properly, you probably need to be level 5 archery, and getting to level 5 archery, it's like 100-day endeavor. Oh no, never mind. You got rifles, so you can just shoot while crouched. All right, let's go. Let's go and find some fur. I nearly forgot the hatchet. Also, Osmo arrows. We still got 6 arrows. We're good. And we don't have the hatchet there. We got the hatchet here. Stalker wolves are 20 times stronger than interloper wolves, and 6. Yeah, I will be. I'm wrong. Like, I know there's more. Hold on. Now I'm curious. How much stronger are they? Interloper versus Stalker. Okay. So yeah, the wolf density on Stalker is very high. On Interloper, they're on the lower side. Damage per bite is moderate on Stalker, high on Interloper. But the thing about Stalker is that there's always a freaking wolf. It feels like you can't take 5 steps without getting harassed by one. Well, at least from what I see. I personally never played Stalker. I got there, Stalker. I spent 12 calories, and then I realized I was on Stalker and started an Interloper run. So I didn't do anything. I went in, I'm like, oh crap, I selected the wrong mode and went to Interloper. Okay, this is way too cold. Way too cold for us to do anything. And I went to that cave, and I'm just realizing we got another cave here. I'm gonna see if we got some fur nearby. I'm not too sure where we're gonna find some fur. Yeah, we're probably gonna get cold before getting there. So yeah, there was a bunch of cedar here. Of course, we already picked that up. Got like a little fire there. Should have like 2 or 3 more fires around the corner. I see cedar, but no fur. I remember seeing some fur when we when we were going to the radio tower, then we turned into the barn. There's some fur there. But I would rather have some fur nearby. I think I'm gonna have to sprint here. Just to get to the cave on time. Yeah, a bunch of cedar. I feel like there's always a lot more cedar than fir. Damn, this wind is an absolute volley. Right on my face. Yeah, no fur whatsoever. We might have some mushrooms. We'll pick them up in a second. We'll just go into the cave there. Yeah, this cave is a lot closer than the one where I slept before. You'll be fine. Oh no, we got a little bit of fur here. Of course, this is just an appetizer. We need a lot more than this. Cave. This cave has no name. Oh, hi. Goodies. We got cloth. And beef jerky. Wow. Damn, the game is treating me. And we'll warm up here for a little bit. I was hoping for a Polaroid, not gonna lie, but beef jerky will do. So, can we do this while being sheltered? Just a tip. No, we're already sheltered. Yeah, no. This is like most that we can get. How about this one? Yeah, that's still too far. I think we need to wait a bit. Yeah. I could start a fire. There's a bunch of sticks around. Alright, let's grab these sticks. The mushrooms. Agreed, I was dumb and accepted 120 fur or 10 peach cans. Hey, you can do a lot of what is it? There's a peach pancakes recipe, I think, in Milton. You can do a lot of pancakes with that. Ah, that's not too bad. I would have used that for matches myself, but eventually I will want a bunch of cans of peaches. I'll be happy having it. Yeah, I believe it is 120 as well for the matches. Probably 40 harvestable plants as well with it. Speaking of, we need to go to the birch bark forest and start farming it, like, let's say on a weekly basis. So we don't have to use rose hips or mushrooms or anything like that. I'd rather use the respawning stuff to trade. Sadly, no matches. It only gives me flair. You need to be at least 100 trust with them. So you need to do like one bag of salt. I think it's one of the easiest things to do. One bag of salt at a time until he gives you the quest for it. Okay, it's 10 for firewood and 40 harvestable plants for 120 matches. So it's not as bad as 120 for firewood. That's a lot. I actually never did the peaches, so I didn't even have that one in mind. They do match plus torch. Letters are better than matches. Yes, but they're also a lot more expensive and heavier. So, yeah. So like 2 flares, that's half a kilo. Half a kilo of matches is like 60 of them, right? Right? Yeah. I think so. I might be wrong. Right, good weather. We got a bunch of sticks. The wind is kind of calming down, kind of. Let me get myself here. Yeah, and start the fire here. Oh yeah, the book. I forgot to drop the book.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Not sure. I almost end up using them.
Oh, yeah.
I use them when it's too windy to use a torch for a wolf. And I think we need more sticks. I might just boil a tea. But then again, like, it would be 1 tea per limb. Don't like the idea of that. And oh, come on. Okay, where's the tip? Man, it's still way too far away from me. Like, that's the limit of the fire. I mean, it's 0, right? So we're not gonna get that much damage. -4. Damn. Screw it. Send it. We'll warm it. I think we'll be okay. I don't think the wind is particularly bad right now. I hoard them too much, I think. What, from the trader or just from the ones you find? Hold on, let me... 15. I think it's okay. I think 16 is the limit. We'll add all of those sticks in there. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there goes the wind. Do that. And yeah, these guys are really heavy. Oh, they're just as heavy as cedar. It's just this wind. Wow, -20. Well, that torch is not gonna last. Don't care. Is that a wolf? What is a wolf doing here? Where were you before? No, just flares in general. I tend to just use them as decoration. Try my best not to use them. Like, right now, if this wolf would get me in a dangerous position and I couldn't light up a torch, I'd use a flare. Mostly is for timber wolves, basically. These guys usually are not dangerous enough to use a flare.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
There's always like a rock that you can climb and shoot it, or some way to lose their track. Okay, we're good. Do want to pick a few more sticks. This area replenishes sticks quite fast.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Need to go and do a little bit more inventorying and then find more fur. Okay, we'll eat it. I think I've popped the flare for a bunny before. In my defense, I could jump about this far and about this high. Not gonna lie, man. It's perfectly justifiable. Sometimes you are just that jumpy. I'm sure these bunnies have scared the shit out of me as well, so I'm not gonna point the finger at you for doing it. The sticks. I think I'm gonna carry the sticks, in fact. I'll drop them all. Screw it. We'll pick up more sticks. We need to drop that book. Bunnies can be a serious issue. We'll leave this book here next to the bed. We'll never use that one. I already got level 5 harvesting.
Right now.
Oh shit, sorry Astrid. Here you go. And oh, this book as well. Why is it standing up? Can really put it there. Can pretend it's gonna like stay against that. Just pretend. That's good. Yes, we'll drop one of these. Can we still fit it in the table? Oh yeah. Why are you here? Can we stack them? No, we can't really stack them. Maybe using the calendar we could, maybe. What else? We are carrying that. That will drop it to basically 2 kilos, right? So 36 and a half. Something tells me we're carrying something that I shouldn't. Oh, okay. Where's with working tools? Let's try. What we could repair this? 2 minutes? Sure. That's repaired. No, I'm sure there's a way to repair this one as well. Repair that one. Easy peasy. We'll drop these guys again. There we go. Okay, so that one is full. It's fine. We'll use this one now. In fact, we'll separate some things. We'll leave like all these harvestables on that one. How about the saplings? Technically, they're harvestables, right? So we'll. What about the feathers? Now we can leave the feathers there. Like harvestable plants, let's say. All right. Yep. The place is starting to like look a little bit more cozy by the minute. Save and drop these. And if I would drop, yeah, it should be a 36. I think this is as best as we can get. I already forgot how much the meat carrying box was. 10. Got 7. Alright. We just need one more limb. Let's find one more limb to park the meat carrying box. And in my opinion, like, the meat curing box is definitely worth doing. After we get some cured meat going, we can, well, just have some traveling food that's not gonna smell. And that'd be like feeling a lot better about just consuming this cured meat that I carry with me and try my best not to eat. Alright, let's go this way and see if we can find any fur. Oh, I see fur. There it is. Took me the longest time, and I had to ask someone on stream to figure it out. But yeah, they could just look at the limb and tell which one was it, and I wasn't at that level, and I couldn't see the difference. But fur always has just 2 pointy bits, and cedar has 3. Yeah, that's the gist of it. We're gonna get a little bit cold. Fine. We got in the fur. Not too sure if we can still craft it today, but we'll try.
It's goddamn freezing.
We'll make a dent on it. However big that dent might be. I think it's that away. And with this, it's basically the base is done, basically. There's a few more bits that I want to craft, but we can do that later. At least, like, food-wise, you know, we got food going, we got... Grab that piece. Got water going. We got both our crafting benches. So you'll need that. You're carrying 6. There's over 10. Is there anything I'll need? Yes, the salt. And what am I missing? Wait, that's 7.21 salt? God damn. I didn't bring a full bag. Okay, that's 10 kilos. Okay, 6 hours. We'll probably only be able to do 3. We'll see. I'll probably have to stop. It's fine. We can tank a little bit of damage, but requires light to craft now. So we'll finish it in the morning. Apparently we use salt as we go. Interesting. It's not like you do a box and drop the salt in. No. As you're doing the box, you're dropping the salt in. Makes absolute sense, yes. Absolute sense. Oh my goodness! Hello, Sir Cyrus! Yar ahoy! Welcome to the stream. Oh, hello, Blaze. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope you're having a good time. I hope your run is still going strong, and you didn't get too lost in the mines. At the moment, I'm just trying to set up base in Pleasant Valley. And we got hit with an Aurora, and I'm just finishing my meat curing box. So we'll use the Aurora to just finish it up. Thank you very much, game. Much appreciated. There we go. A little walkthrough. It's we are in the hut right next to the community hall, and yeah, we have been decorating the place a little bit. It's looking very snazzy, very snazzy. And with the meat curing box now, I think it goes into the container here. Wait, do I have it on me? I do. 10 kilos. Jesus. Where am I going to put this beast? I don't want it in the bedroom for reasons. I guess we could shift it there. Did not get lost insofar, only missing one key and bolt cutters. One key and bolt cutters. Let me think. Bolt cutters. You probably don't want spoilers, right? So I'll contain myself. I nearly spoiled it for you. All right, we're just gonna drop the curing box here. We need to pick up this. And then turn this around. We want the ropes on the back side of it. So don't leave the box like the wrong way around. Just saying. I mean, I don't really see, maybe this corner. Then I would have to move this light in that little chair. Decisions. Here I might have to go to Blackrock Mine and grab bolt cutters. Wait, don't do that. Wait, I was in the Blackrock Mine and I explored it. I didn't find any bolt cutters there, buddy. I think they are in the Langston mines. I can tell you that much. So don't waste your time. I've just been in Blackrock. I explored the whole thing, mapped it, and yeah, I can assure you they're not there. They are there if you are on Wintermute, but if you're playing survival, yeah, they'll not be there. I'm not pleased with that. Not gonna lie. Where else am I gonna put those in? Could maybe fit it. Ooh, it's kind of close in there. Kind of makes sense, right? Kind of. For the workbench, for the table. This book. We'll pretend that's a good place for it. Can you stand up? Thank you. The stool, it's not a chair, it's a stool. Oh. And again, I'm tempted to just do that, but how the hell would you realistically use that chair, right? So we'll put a chair there. We'll put the stool kind of here. And meat curing box right next to the oven, which makes a lot more sense to me. Yes, it's a lot better. Right, now we just need to fill it up with meat, but we need 20 kilos of meat for this, and I would rather use wolf meat than anything else, or even fish. I'm not planning on fishing on Pleasant Valley, so wolf meat it is. We're gonna have to go and hunt a whole bunch of wolves now. Or the wood. Maybe I'll just get things a little bit tighter here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That fire log, I don't want to use it. I'll leave it on this side. Get the either here. Further. little bit too much on top of each other. It's gonna be hard to just pick one or the other later. And maybe that's better. And yeah, this is not great. Better, yes, that will work. I'm gonna log out and take a quick rest. Thank you for being live so I can raid. No worries, Cyrus. Thank you so much for the raid, and I'll catch you later. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I did want to spoil. Like, I have this thing on me that if anybody's struggling in any way whatsoever, I'll try and help. And sometimes I do forget that people don't want spoilers. I've been trying to be a little bit more considerate about it though lately. We'll drop our... That should... Do we have... Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch of sticks. Just picked up. Back at 36. I'm gonna cope and say that that's the best I can do. No, that's not the best I can do. There you go, salt. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. God damn it. Yep. Just pick all the sticks because you can't pick the salt up. Makes absolute sense if you really think about it. And we'll drop the salt here. Right next to the fire, because that's... Where else are you going to put the salt, right? It's going to keep it dry. It just makes sense. That's dry, that's dry. We haven't made something just for hides. We'll use this one. See. Okay, we are at 35 because I'm lacking water. Okay, I need to remember that. So we'll eat, drink, and then I'll take a look at my weight. So I'm gonna say it's 36. That's where my new weight is at. Because we are carrying the bare bedroll and not the improvised... The bedroll that's full of ptarmigan feathers. So yeah, I usually like to carry 2 liters of water on me, like between 2.5, not 3. So that's fine. 36, yeah, okay. I'll have to live with this. I'd rather be a little bit lighter, but oh well. I just gotta find the mine, says Cyrus. The mine key or figure out how to enter from behind the gate. I believe that's the last piece I've not been. The bolt cutters, they are, like, I can tell you at least that you are in the right place. You just need to find them. I know for a fact they are somewhere in there. Can't remember exactly if they're in the mines or up there. Do you happen to have... Well, I'll go to your stream when you stream again. I'm not too sure if you're still here. But if you have the gas mask, I'm not too sure if you found it or not, or if you know where it is. I'm not trying to spoil it for you. If you have the gas mask, I think it's kind of a need if you don't want to struggle too much in the mines. So if you have it, you should be able to find the bolt cutters. I know I found the bolt cutters on site. I didn't go out of zone of contamination for it, and they are in the general area of the mines. Not too sure if the mines itself or in the building, but they're there. It's very self-contained. You have 3 filters left, okay. You can save the filters. I'm not too sure, maybe you're already doing it. But you can save the filters by leaving it to the last 10 seconds. I usually use 10 seconds, and then putting the mask on. That saved me on a lot of filters. Most of the sections don't even require the respirator. You can get past them without them. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna need it for the bolt cutters. And they're kind of hidden. You gotta go. You're probably just missing an area somewhere in the mines. You just gotta, well, follow your mental map that you probably already have, and eventually you're gonna stumble into them. But they pretty sure they're in the mines. So you got a key. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you, buddy. At least I already know what bolt cutters look like logged in game. Yeah. Be well as well, buddy. You'll be able to find it. I'm just gonna tell you, backtrack everything and just recheck everything, like top to bottom, bottom to top. Just recheck. You're gonna find them. But I can assure you that they are there. Don't bother go to Blackrock. They're not there at all. You're gonna find the crank in Blackrock, and you can only use the crank in Blackrock as well. So don't bother, buddy. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm also gonna end this stream here today. Drop a quick save, and I'll see you all next time. I'm gonna rate someone as well, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.